Welcome to Marcus Mam Adventures. As always, I'm Scott. Today we're starting a small project. This is probably, unfortunately, is going to be a flip. It's not exactly what I'm looking for. It's almost there. If it was what I was looking for, it'd be a hard flip for me. This is a 2001 Dodge Dakota. It's a 4.7. If it was a 3.9, I know a lot like what really a smaller motor, but yeah, if it's a 3.9, this would be staying. But it's 4.7. I got it for really cheap after I sold the black truck. But the reason why it's so nice is that 5-speed right there. Rare combination. The crew cab, burgundy, 4-wheel drive. So yeah, low miles. We're just under 160,000 miles. The reason why I got it cheap, real cheap, 1,500 bucks. And the reason why is because I'll show you here. Let me get my old man creeper here real fast. One sec. So yeah, the reason why is it had some really bad steering because all this just came loose and backed out, and it was just moving around, and it concerned her. So I'm going to take and pull everything apart, see how bad it is, and see if I can't fix it. I'm hoping that all it's going to take is for me to just take and pull it apart. And I realized I don't know what I'm doing too much, and might have to do a lot. It's going to be a lot more difficult than I thought it was. Damn. Huh. That's interesting. I didn't realize that this comes in from the other side. That it bolts. Hopefully that's cage. And then, oh, sorry, I'm just trying to figure this out. Hopefully the bolts go the other way. That one's pretty much out from the looks of it. But yeah, we'll see. Everything else seemed kind of good. I didn't have too much complaints. Huh. But I might end up having to be a little more difficult. Might have to drop out the whole entire rack, I guess, to pull that, to do the bushings. I thought this was going to be easy, didn't I? I didn't actually look at this. I just ordered parts, because these are all wore out. I know they are, because that's missing that right there. Let me see here. Alright, I don't know. But yeah, we'll take and figure this out together, I guess. I don't know how all this goes together. But yeah, we'll figure it out. See how we get all this wonderful stuff pulled out of here. And bushings put back in, and rack put back together. And of course, I thought this was going to be easy. I thought I just had to put bushings back from the outside. But no, bushings come from the inside, of course. Of course. Of course. Cool. But yeah, that's where we're at. So, let's get going. So it looks like everything's got a little more involved. I'm going to end up having to take and pull the rack off completely, which is going to be fun. It's not too much more than I was kind of really expecting. So we're gonna take tires off. Seen me do this a lot of times, but yeah, here we go. Fun stuff. See if this thing's got enough to pull. Sorry about that. You almost had it. Well, that was actually. That's good. Right, go back. That's not easy. That's not easy. is that? 7/8 probably. I'm gonna go soak it with some Zep or Coil. All right, that works. All right, easy enough, actually. Okay, I'll get my hammer. There we go. Sucks that there's not a lock, a crown nut. That means it's freaking. Might have to see if I can go to the hardware store before I get all this done. Get a new locking nut for that. I think on this side while I'm here, I need to get throwing shit in tools here. There's a bolt. That's right up. Where is it? Right. It's right up in here somewhere. Oh, there it is. All right. Lock the steering. There we go. Oh, right there. Maybe I can turn it a little bit more. I think it's just got, yeah, it's just a through bolt. Like a 13 millimeter. So you watch that, I'll get 13 millimeter. Okay. So I can get maybe I'm wrong. I'm pretty certain that is. I just didn't have it on there. Yeah, I just don't have it on there right. You're right. Are you loose? What? I'm not loose. There we go. There we go. All right, go. Now, once I get iron, I can't just slide it up. Oh, but there it goes. I feel like it's going. Yep, there we go. And that's free. Then should be two right here. Power steering lines right there, right there. See, I don't have metric power steering stuff or line wrenches, so hopefully they come off easy. I don't know metric. What that look like? I don't know. We'll go find them, then we'll record it. All right, rinse and repeat. By the time with the freaking impact. Brakes don't look too bad. Check the other side, should have. But Yeah, brakes pads are good, rotors are good. Let's get the hell? Leave it over there. Oh. Alright, so rack should be ready to come off now. She just have one more bolt and she'd have to shove the other ones back through. So let's do that now. Alright, so the bolt's almost all the way out of this one from what I can tell. Might be able to take and pull it the rest of the way out by prying on that bushing. Let me see if I can find my damn... Probably underneath it. There it is, yep. If you can't find shit, it's always under the creeper. So I can pry on this bushing, get it there's a bolt head over here that I'm trying to work on as well. I think it's actually out of the rack. There we go, get some weight off of it. Maybe get a little more. So I don't know if I can seal that. You're looking up here still, but it's got, so it's a bolt head and it's got a piece of metal that comes out of it so that whenever you turn it, it takes and presses against the inside. So it's kind of a captured nut, but it looks like the piece has like gone too far one direction. So it's preventing it from going all the way like out. So I'm gonna have to take and push it hammer it. So push it on. See what's going on here right now. Alright. And yeah, let me see. If I had a flashlight, a smart would have brought it, but kinda right there. See that piece right there? That little metal piece? You can kind of see the bolt head there. It looks smaller than it really is. It's just optical illusion, but I need to get it flattened out because it's preventing me from pushing the bolt all the way out. So I need to take and get it flattened out. Oh. All right, end up. So, okay, that one's out. Now we got to work on getting that one out. Oh, mostly loose, looks like. Okay. Now, probably. Oh, I don't know. Just need to actually think of things through. And if you maybe let out. Let's take it out. Let's go back and find out. Make it better on this side too. My problem. So I'm taking. All right, I'm just gonna figure this out and we'll get back to you. All right, sorry for the update. Or didn't up. Figured it all out. There's a slot in there. If you turn it the right way, I'll show you and put it back in. Forgot to do all that. But anyways, yeah, there we go. All right. Just need to be able to knock the centerpiece out. So the socket usually does shit pretty good. Just knock the steel out. Might need to get a thinner wall socket for this. So find a smaller socket. Give me a second. Looks like the 5/8 is going to be the ticket. Yep. I'll knock all that out. Then, matter of getting this to collapse a bit. A lot of times you can use a bigger socket, but a lot of times you just take it, collapse, then socket, get it to go, and just. And I beat the shit out of it. Okay, there we go. That's your bushing. Rinse and repeat for the other side. And make sure you put it in the right way. On the other side, whenever you place it. It's being a little more difficult because it was actually in kind of bad. So it's not. There you go. It was kind of messed up, so it wasn't wanting to cooperate as nice. But again, just. Oh, I may also have been sitting on the piece there. So it's been part of my fault. I want to get the pieces. Rolled together. Come on. There we go. Maybe not. Hey. We can go the other way too. There you go. All right. Okay, so we got all that done. All right. So flip it over. Where did I put my chingas? If you're actually watching that, sorry if you weren't. So you take a little bit of lube. Yep. This is some Puddin's Fat Shop Lubie Doobie. Use whatever your preferred method is. Oh, these just seriously? Alright, well. You don't even need lube, but I usually they're kind of more of a press fit. But I guess these bushings just kind of slide in. Interesting enough. I guess they don't need to be pressed whenever they fit on the back side of the anyways, just to prevent squeaks or anything from the break-in period. No harm, no foul. There we go. They're probably gonna fall out whenever I try and put this back in. So I remember trying how I put it in. Okay. I could clean it. I'm not going to. All this is actually caused from that power steering line leak caused from this freaking rack being loose, moving around. I gotta pull those bolts out before I put everything back. Before I could tell they look good. So I think, look at me, I'm talking to you. So, all right, so let's try this thing. I think I need to remember right. I slid that out of the way, so. All right, so put this side up here, slide it all like this, and then I think, right, and I was able to put this over here. All right, put those back in there, and then something like this, maybe. Maybe not. Maybe that's not how it went. Maybe I slid it that way first. Nope, it's going. That's right. Yep, it is going. Okay. Pull that one out for now. All right. Alright, make sure that one's in there. Another one. Shoved in there. Okay. Alright. Alright, so I think I need to fix this bolt actually that I mangled before. Maybe not. Maybe that's what's fine on this side. Okay. Alright, let's show you what I meant. So it's the proper way this bolt is supposed to be. So it actually engineered itself properly. So it's the way it's shaped. So it can go in there. Maybe shaped like that. And go through like so. I stretched it out because I didn't see because of this part that they had a section there, so I just straightened it out. There's nothing in there on this side. It should be fine. I don't know. I think I'm going to take a break. I'm going to put it back normal, make it functional the way it's supposed to be. Yeah, I think I'll do that. All right, we're back. All right, I'm going to take in. Oh no. Oh, maybe a ratchet. We'll at least get it in. I'm going to lock them all the way down, and then. Wrong way. Get them all the way tight, and then then I'll torque it after. I'll go back because I wanted to clean the threads up a little bit. So I'll get everything down tight. It's gonna be a pain in the ass because I don't have even a ratcheting wrench to get on this. I don't think I can get a ratchet on there. This one's gonna suck. So yeah, we'll just time lapse this one, I think. Yeah, right. You can't even see that damn thing. So we'll just pretend that I did this one, all right? And we'll come back to it, yeah. And I'll Loctite everything once it's all done. Get everything snugged in, and we'll go to the next step. All right, we got those locked in. I'm Loctited in. Wasn't as big. Look at their coarse thread. So they just went in that top part, acts as a buffer or whatever bushing on the top part. So that's in. Next thing is we'll put the that in, the ball joints, the tie rods in. We'll Loctite them so I don't have any oh sorry, there we go, ball joints in, the tie rods in. We'll Loctite them since I don't have fresh lock nuts. I'll just use some blue Loctite instead of the Red Death. I Red Death these because those aren't going anywhere, and honestly it'd be fine. Impact, take them off. I'll use blue for those so they don't go anywhere. Then I'll trace that broken line. I'm sure it's going to be such an easy task to find that line and get it pulled off in this amazingly loose engine bay up here. Let me save me some space. Well, the pump might actually be down there from the front. I might be able to get to it. We'll find it, get it pulled off, get a new one ordered. Move this tire off so I can get to everything in the morning or tomorrow, whenever it gets to it. That'll be my last task. Luckily it's the upper one, so I should be able to put the lower one in. And God, I hope I remembered that right. I'll check on me right now and make sure. But yeah, let's go ahead and get this side reassembled first, because I can put everything back together. Yep, we'll do that now. Let's get my tripod. No matter what I do, I just get dirty anymore. Jesus. Sounds like my damn motto, isn't it? All right. Okay. Which one was that again? 13, right? Oh, yeah, I need to get some. Give me a second, find my blue light. I've got my anties. Forget. So, all the anties, right the hub, down, break down face. Station might be done with, actually, it doesn't matter. If you're aluminum versus your steel hub, let's cast for steel delivered, and if you don't have steel, or aluminum, so you can either same metal aluminum, or can cast, or you're dealing with steel on steel, which equals rust. So it's really good, put it right there, and put nothing on for nothing on blocks. Another point, I don't get into it, I don't know, I ran into you. Yes, you can. There's definitely horseback, for blue versus unblue threads. I don't care. I'm not, these are not competition, so it doesn't matter. That's fine. That's good. I don't know the work on this. I'm just going to run down. I'll leave my depth here. I will do. Let's see what I was working on first, maybe I don't know, I was working on you. My 19. But my friends on, I was on impact on just the day. Easier faster. Yeah, I was on impact at 1. Then I go into 2. Back that. I'm going to work. Yeah, take fire off. So easier. And I'm in. But I didn't work. I didn't put the tire on. So, no, that would be working. Yeah, with that now. Generally, with 1 2. Basically, I guess I'm going to over anything. And this spring, I don't know 100 something. I don't know that wouldn't yeah. But, so. I'm going here. Go the second one. All right. So this side's good. Did that. So yeah. So now let's move it to their side. Put the stuff on there. We're going to put on there. So that would just be the steering and that one line. Almost did it again. Way too much blue Loctite. It'll be alright though. Ah, wonderful. So ball joint spinning, which sucks. So we need 13/16 wrench and a whatever that is, probably 10. Right back. All right, here we go. 10. There you go. All right. Ow. All right, nice back. There we go. More over there. Okay, that's good. Arching lines. So this is a good one. All right, go. What's that? The other side, right? The other side is like, so that's the right. There's the upper one. It's the solution. There's the upper mount. So you can see our mount is this one does go to the upper mount. This one go here. That mount goes there. It's supposed to go there. That means we put that's supposed to go like that. And this one, right? That goes like that. See that right there? Yeah. All right, on that one. Like that. Just like that. Okay, cool. That one needs to go. So we need this one back in there. So now, alright, get that one. Right. In here. Yeah, I'm gonna fix one. Alright, next oh, it's this is just this line right here. I need. Okay, it is very line. No first line. So we'll get. The next thing. Alright, so it's crouching line here. Right. Right there. The bang line. Alright, I've kind of got myself already ahead of myself. Already got the line ran. It's already in there for the most part. Let's see it here. I think. Maybe here, I don't know. Let me see here, right there. That's the line. Just need to tighten down on the steering gear side. Feature built around the release. It brings all just on that has all the package. And then we're going to pack down tracing everything we're going to Alright. And will be over on the forward side. See over there. But you get the hose, which is right here. Right. And what? And it's like here. Stay here. What's up that I have? You don't want to snug up a bit. Where you want. This is only one that's too big. You want this size, you want this smaller. Come on. Mine's lower. These go over the flare. Alright. Underneath, go down. Right. Maybe. Let's go on. Oh, so we got to go with that. And there we go. All right. Okay, and we got that. Anyway, there's a hose on there. Right, loop, yeah. Hose on the hole, that's what we did. Next thing I do is put my shield back on my shingle, get it straight. Shoot it there. And everything. Wheels. I'll do that on this. And I got it on the way, I think. So, go ahead and fine. Alright, should be. Alright, bolt. Where's that one? Alright, done. It's on hold, so what I can do is put break this one. That's good, that's good. That's good. So I got my stuff back. Instant goes. Instant. So again, some lube. I'm gonna put it in there. Okay, I'm gonna go back up. Alright, start going. Go next another. I'm not first put it up, but as I did today, a little 3 cent. Run up on the first thing, make it center. One more time on second. You're doing good. Then I'll go down, go that's it. I'll go down. I need to put the freaking spatula on and go down and the top on this nail pot will fill up the power stewing. Actually, we'll do that first while tire is off, so I can do a freaking back and forth to get the air bleeded out. So I know we lost a lot of juice or a lot of power steering fluid. I also need to get the battery put back in because I had it on the charger. So yeah, that's what we'll do. So yeah, we'll get the battery put back in, top off the reservoir, and then we'll put it on the ground. All right, yeah, sounds like a plan. All right, let's see. At least the battery held. Yeah, we got lights. Let's check out the steering. Oh, I better get off my chalk block. I got one in the back of the front. Hold on a second. Get my chalk block. Let the wife know I'm going to go for a quick drive. I'm back. AC works really good though. Wow, she's peppy. be all right. Maybe not. What does that sound? Ah, that may be a no good sound right there. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Bad from there. You can see anything there. All right, cool. That's a wrap on this one. So I'm not too bummed on that. It's better than the freaking head gaskets that she was talking about. I don't think that's a problem. It stayed cool. I haven't seen any signs of that, so I'm not worried about that being the problem. I'd much rather take, like, honestly, the worst case scenario on that is having to find the right gear ratio axle to replace it with, and that's just gonna be 1-for-1 swap. I find them all over the place on Marketplace right now between, I think I have to get I don't think Durangos work, so I have to verify that Durangos don't work. I have to use a Dakota. I'll go through, find the right one and all that stuff. But yeah, worst case scenario, it's doing a 1-for-1 swap. and or find one out of a junkyard. But yeah, that's it for this one. That's power steering done. That's that truck done. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And at the end of the day, if you're not dirty, you're not doing it right. Y'all have a good one.